Here we go, October 9th, Thanksgiving morning. We got freaking snow. Unbelievable. Way too early for this bullshit. Man, I'm already sick of winter and it's the first day. Well, that kind of sucks. Good morning. Yeah, I don't think I've ever remember snow on Thanksgiving Day, but whatever. Anyway, I'm going to carry on from where I left off. It's supposed to be shitty still today, tomorrow, but Wednesday, the sun's supposed to come out. It's going to get up to around 45, so I can take the truck out, turn it around, and get the box on. So that's the goal, get this thing ready for Wednesday to put the box back on. I got to finish buffing and a bunch of wet sanding and buffing on the box. I'm not going to show all that because it's kind of dull, but especially the sanding part. But yeah, there's other things to do as well, so we might as well just get right to it, man. All right, so I'm finished the wet sanding on the box. I went to 3,000 down here, 5,000 on the top rails. That's it. Yeah, it's got some waves and stuff in it on the sides here, but like I say, but top rails are really, really nice. They look good. So it's the inside of a box. What can I tell you? I mean, these things were wavy when they came out of the factory. So and even when they're mint, like I said, when you bolt the fenders on, they tend to go a little wavy on you anyhow. So it is what it is, man. But once the wood and everything is in here and you see the whole package, it's gonna look pretty snazzy. So this thing's ready to buff. I can go ahead and buff it, and then I can put my floor braces in and clean up all the little stuff underneath the angle iron. Maybe get some black paint or something on it, and should be ready to put on the truck. So that's where I'm at. All right, so this is all buffed out inside here. It's not bad at all. These are the braces I made up a while back, and they just kind of fit into these slots here, and I just got to drill through and bolt them in. So I'm going to go ahead and get these in, and then I want to paint all this stuff down below here, just black, and call the box done, ready to go on the truck. So after that, it's just finish buffing the back of the cab, and I'm not going to worry about the roof right now. I can stand in the box later when the deck is in. So yeah, just get the area at the back of the cab below the window so that I can get this on right after that. So yeah, I'll just go ahead and get these things in. I'll start with one here. All right, so I'll just drill and bolt them in, do the same thing on the back one, and yeah, that's it. All right, there we go. The box is ready to be put on the truck. Does not look so much better with the black and everything all cleaned up. Sweet. So, and that's under the boards, I mean. But, you know, like you said, or I've said, you know, stuff like this, well, you can see from under the truck. So, uh, that's where the details come in. Get those spots that people can see from underneath, because they're going to look underneath, especially if they're looking at buying something like this. You know what I mean? So, yeah, get from the underneath perspective. And any spots I missed, when this thing goes up in the air, I'll be able to touch up everything that I have to. And that's going to be pretty soon, because once the box is on, I'll probably put it up in the air before I put the fenders on. It's just easier to get at the lift points on the frame with the fenders off. So, buffing on this thing and sanding it and all of that stuff took the better part of the day. So I finished up with putting these braces in, painting. It's getting kind of late now. So I still have to buff the back of the truck, but that shouldn't take too long. I'm thinking probably half an hour or so. And hopefully it's nice enough tomorrow that I can pull the truck out, turn it around, back it in, and I'll spin the box around, get it on the hoist, and marry the two together. So it'll probably have to come off one more time just to fasten all the boards down and stuff, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, good morning. It's the next day, and been at it for about an hour. I finished buffing the back of the cab from the body roll down. So the plan today now is to take the truck out, turn it around, back it in, spin the box around the other way, and mate the two together. So yeah, it's warmed up a little bit. I don't think it's raining, so we'll get at that shortly. So there you go. All right, just thought I'd show you this real quick. You can see by the reflection. Yeah, she came out nice. So actually it is raining again. It's like 6 days in a row now. So I think I'm just going to clean up for a little bit. It's supposed to clear up in about an hour, and you know, then I can take the truck out. I just don't want to take it out in the rain, especially with no hood on it. You know, it just makes more work down the road, and more work down the road is something I don't need right now. I got enough. So yeah, I'll clean up a little bit. The plan eventually is to get all of this stuff out of there and put it where the box is currently, so I can bring my 50 Ford in and put it on that side of the garage for the winter. So yeah, all in the next 2 weeks. Of course, I'm not going to bring it in right now. It's not necessary, but I do want to bring it in before the snow comes. So yeah, as soon as it stops raining, I will return, and we'll get the truck and the box put together. All right, so the rain finally stopped, and got the box turned around up on the hoist, and I put the truck on those little skates so I can maneuver it around and get it right where I want it. And yeah, just push it into place and drop her down nice and gentle like. Mm-hmm. I must be missing something here because I'm touching at the back. But I'm 6 inches off the frame at the front. If I drop that down, there's a good chance that that's going to hit the cat. I got a problem here. Anyway, I'll show you what I'm talking about. You can see where the two back mounts are sitting on the frame. Oh, are those supposed to tuck into the frame rails, I wonder? I don't know. I never took one apart. The box came separate in pieces. So you can see how far off I am here. It almost looks to me like those boxes at the end should be tucked right into the frame rails. Because like if I drop it down that much, that's going to tilt forward, and then, you know, it's going to be wide at the bottom and tight at the top. It's going to look like shit. Now, is there something that goes down here? Maybe. I'm going to have to do some homework on this and figure out what the hell's going on. Or maybe you guys can tell me. So, like I said, I've never put one of these units together, so I'm guessing at this point. But she's pretty close to where she wants to be. The actual front of the truck looks like it has to go that way a little bit. Yeah, a little bit. You can see the pretty close to the tire here. And I got a healthy distance here, so it's just the front. I don't know. I wish I did. Anyhow, we're getting there. Okay, so I just pulled the box back a little bit, or actually I pulled the truck ahead a little bit, dropped the box down on the frame, figured I could adjust it in place. When I dropped it down, the ass end was sticking way up in the air. So, obviously, I messed up something, but I know that these mounts back here are the original ones, and they line up with the holes and everything else. So, I dropped it back so that I could get a measurement from the bottom of the box to the top of the frame. That tells me, because all three braces are now sitting on the frame. So that tells me that, you know, these all have to be blocked up that much, whatever that measurement is. So, and I know it has to come up because the frame rails are higher than the bottom of the bed on the side, you know. So, anyway, so it looks like I'm going to have to make up some sort of block. You know, the front cross member is an original, but I guess I just didn't put it in the right location. I guess it should be down at the bottom, up here in the front, down at the bottom rather than up top. So that's my bad. And then I made these ones, the two middle ones, to match the thickness of that one. So they're all equally too high up. So I need 6 blocks. Okay, not a big deal. I'll just figure out, like I said, I gotta figure out what that measurement is from here to here, and that'll be the thickness of my blocks. So anyhow, it is what it is. Not a huge problem, but a little problem nonetheless. Something I didn't count on. Anyway, we'll get to work making those blocks up. Fun, wow. Well, there you go. I sure screwed that up. Damn. Yeah, I don't know what what I was thinking, where exactly I went wrong. It was when I had that front crosser. Um, for whatever reason, I assumed that it sat on the frame like the blocks in the back, but it should, but it had to be mounted down lower. But I added a piece in to accept my bedwood, and I made it flush with that instead of maybe putting it below that. Whatever. Anyway, the good thing is that I made the other two bed supports the exact same thickness, so all those blocks to raise it up will be the same, and they're 2 inches exactly. So I'm gonna look around, see what I got for 2 inch stock, and cut some blocks or whatever, and make something up. But it is what it is. Oh well. Um, yeah, tomorrow apparently the wood for the bed is going through the planer. It's over at my buddy's place. I'll probably go give him a hand to run it through and get it all to the right thickness and make sure I get what I need, what I'm looking for, and get it home and start getting it fit together so I can finish it and get it in place. So there's that. What else? Yeah, new subscribers. Thank you very much. Tell your buddies, tell your chums. Coming up pretty close to 1,800 now, and I'd like to get to 2,000, by Christmas. So that'd be good. Yeah, tell your buddies, tell your chums. Don't forget to leave comments and like the channel and hit the little bell and all those other little things. And yeah, if you don't do anything else, get in the garage and build something, man. Later, guys.